Tarek, you went off exploring on your own, and before you know it, you're walking out front of the castle, and you see the sun has just come up, and all of the rest of the samurai are walking out of the barracks, stretching as if they just got up. One person is praying to their ancestors. So it's morning, guys. What are you doing? Clay's, you can't do anything right now. You're praying to your ancestors, but everybody else can.
That's fine.
You see a movement outside the barracks.
I just figured that out.
I'll head out the door. I'll head out.
You see Akuma
I am
Asazaki.
also currently praying and meditating.
You have an ancestor too?
Well, I am religious. I always make sure to pray to my God every morning.
You know, the big dragon that, his blood
The
is
giant
like...
dragon that gives me
the
special
fire dragon.
powers.
Yeah. That guy. So, you see the person that claims to be your half-brother come on out of the barracks to greet you.
Okay. I'll give him a bow.
I'll return it. Good morning.
How long have I been away?
600 years?
You must be in jest. I understand that we are in a unfamiliar place, but Haidar, truly, how long have I been away? I remember walking and looking to
It
explore
seems
the place
you've
more on
been
my
away
own.
overnight. Did you leave the grounds?
No, I don't think so.
The sun was in the air when you walked away, and now it's morning.
Now it is rising.
All you
My character will
remember?
take a walk toward this direction and kind of stare out toward the water.
Okay.
So, what your character remembers with his precise memory is you were going to go check out the garden, you came downstairs, you went right out the front door, and it was dawn. Where you're standing is very high up. You can definitely see over the walls, and you can see the river. And it is a nice blue-looking stream. The sun's reflecting off of it brilliantly. You see all the white and pink petals that have fallen into the stream and is rolling down the currents. Very pretty.
My character kind of stands there quietly for a moment and just stares out at it.
Dragonfly flits up, lands on your shoulder.
I think I just came out and it was morning. I don't know that time works the right way here.
And it looks at the dragonfly. It seems the gods favor you today. Perhaps there's more.
You look at it, it picks
even
up its
we
wings and
suspect.
flies away.
What did you all do inside?
Investigate. Look around. We saw spirits or apparitions. They had a lot to say. Apparently we are in some sort of danger. I believe this castle is in danger of imminent invasion.
Of imminent invasion?
Yes.
Look out again at the peaceful stillness of the river.
All is not as it appears.
I look around. How well defended is this place? Is it look well in order and?
Oh yeah, this place looks spick and span. Every place that you've gone has been clean. Everything has been put in its place. Like people have cleaned up afterwards. The only difference is in the war room, maps were laid out, and upstairs in the library there was scrolls that were laid out. And right now the Sheba has those scrolls. And who picked up the map? Somebody picked up the map.
I did.
Yeah,
I picked up the map.
Sheba got the map too. The Sheba is being weighed down.
You noted the map and the location of the silver mine in your notebook, and I just picked up the damn map and put it in my satchel.
This little Shugenja is strong AF, man.
Yeah,
but it's a water Shugenja. It's a water Shugenja. What do you want? They're very strong.
That's what I do. Now, when it comes to stamina or willpower, don't ask me about that.
One of those Saki curls.
Yes, exactly.
Saki will guy.
And he is rather portly, guys. He is not. He's 5 foot flat, so he's a little short, but he is portly because it is obvious he is constantly drinking sake, but he never gets drunk.
So you're the kingpin. You're really strong and perceptive.
No, he's not the kingpin. He's a fucking pacifist. So.
Yeah.
I just want to drink my sake and let everybody get along.
I turn to face the Daiduji. I do not know what is happening here, and it's confusing to me.
We stepped into a castle that vanishes and reappears apparently every 600 years. So I'd say time may be passing weird.
Hi,
But, I'm no Shiginja, I'm not Clay.
I am no Shinja myself, nor any mystic, and this is not something that I'm very familiar with. You'll have to forgive me.
My trick is to go with it.
Wise word.
Smile's real big.
Perhaps you could invigorate me with your courage. Well,
Imagine for a moment, I see that you have a bow upon your back, or Yumi upon your back.
Hi.
Imagine for a moment that you are drawing an arrow. You've knocked it. You're prepared to fire. And once you have let it go, the wind picks up and pushes your arrow in different directions. You have no control over such events. So you simply watch where it goes to see where it lands.
I see the wisdom in your words.
With that, you hear grumbling tummies. The Shiba and the Kitsuki's prayers are finishing up.
I don't feel like fasting right now.
Well, would you like to go inside the castle and start looking for the kitchen?
That sounds like a good idea.
Yes.
It's obviously somewhere we haven't been yet. And we haven't been on the west side of the
I
castle.
think we should check out, the first floor on the west side first.
Yeah, that's probably where it would be. Let me.
We've already explored this whole area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Actually, did we?
You
Or did we
feel
just go up the stairs?
you feel the presence of the figments that were here last time, but they don't reappear this time.
Okay.
There is the stairs that you've already gone up, and then there's a door.
So I imagine if we were to try meditating, we might be able to bring these figments to the foreground again if you need to hear them again.
Well, it was the trial. Now that we know who was involved, we might have a better insight into what's going on by listening to them again.
The thing that I just related is news to Tarek's character.
So, who wanted to meditate?
I mean, I can meditate.
Well, Haidar just did.
All right, did you make your roll? The figments all come into view again. It looks like a big courtroom. There are many figments sitting here and listening to the words of the person up front. If you are standing on top of a figment, the figment disappears. A female voice comes from the person at the end of the hall. Chuda Harna-san, this court recognizes you. Y'all, of course, recognize the voice as the lady of the court.
Harna? Did you say Harna?
Yes. A silence as the figment gestures to an empty area. Suddenly, all of the room shudders and gasps. These are grave accusations, she replies to nothing. Show me. More silence, and the figment takes a scroll, seemingly from nowhere. Chuda Badaka-san, please stand. What do you say of these accusations? One of the figments in the room stands up. I am guilty, your lord, he says in a wavering voice. Again, gasps. Some of the figments stand and draw weapons, pointing them at Badaka. You do not dispute this? Or do not? Murmurs from the figments. And then they all vanish. And
Someone want to open the door?
There's the door.
Sure, I'll get the door for you guys.
Yes.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't think the water Shikinja should be opening doors into the unknown.
Boom.
I
Doors open. There's another room.
knock an arrow and nudge the door open with my foot.
There's another room back here. 2 doors in this room. There is a low table in here with pillows. The room is decorated nicely to show off the power of the phoenix. Art showing heroic battles, yet flowers in here to give a sense of calm and security. 2 figments sit and talk at the table. One is the lady. The other is a voice you recognize from yesterday if you want to make an awareness roll. If you made a 10 or more, you recognize this as one of the people from the war room. It wasn't the Shugenja from the war room, it was the other guy. So the 2 figments talk at the table. What are these things? The female voice asks. Something different? Long arms, legs, long face with needle-like teeth. We found Ray. She was tortured ritually by these creatures. They have magic then? No. It appears they did it for the sheer delight of it. I see. Then they vanish. But you can still feel them in the room.
I said, do you want me to open the next door?
Which door are you going to open? That one? Or that one.
Sure, I'll go with door number 1. The first one he said that one about.
So that one.
Oh, you moved over here, so I'll open this door. Wherever you move, that's the door I'll open.
Oh,
Door
you're
open.
gonna
That
open
was
that one.
said that one
That's
about the
door
first
number 2. Okay.
Okay, I have an arrow knocked. I've nudged open my foot, ready to fire.
Set my Tetsubo in hand, ready to swing.
Many
We
tables
see that
here.
that's okay.
This appears to be the main dining area. The tables are set for a meal. You walk in, figments appear. Many people sit and eat here. Then suddenly they scream as people fall to the ground one by one, fighting off some invisible force. The last thing you hear is someone calling out, "Sound the alarm! Sound the alarm!" And then they vanish.
Hey Sheba, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey Sheba. Hey Sheba.
Amen.
My shirts are black, 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 and black, and I think I have a gray one. And it says "Yes, dear" on it.
Claire, did somebody tell you black is slimming? Because it turns out that's a lie.
No, I wear black because I don't have to worry about matching shit. So I can just go, this matches with this regardless of what the fuck I wear.
All of my socks are black for that exact reason.
Somebody's been watching a lot of Jurassic Park.
I'm wearing a nerd shirt.
Hip, hip.
A nerd shirt.
Is that, what's that song? The Weezer song?
Isn't that more-
Hip, hip. Do hip, hip. When you're on a holiday.
It is the hip hip array.
Oh, the hip, hip array. Oh, it's in an array.